The name Canada has gematria of 39. Today's a date with a lifeless number of 39, July 20th, 2019. And also notice how it equals 24. We talk about the numbers 39, 24 in this video. So I'm just putting this out before you start. Why on a day with a lifeless number of 39, we get Canadian deception from the Scottish Rite Freemasons right here. And you cannot forget one more thing. Canada equals 138, like federal. And I explain how Canada's also the federal government. It does not matter. Federal 39, 138, like Canada. And people wonder if the federal government, this one world order, runs Canada. They absolutely do. Enjoy the show. What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Saturday, July 20th, 2019. And this is a very quick look at a couple of examples of coded propaganda from the Scottish Rite Freemasons. And real quick, if you know the brand of this helmet, as you can tell by the way it looks, let me know. Can't really see right now. But she was crucial, but she needed permission to be in the room. What does this tell you? It's obviously divisive propaganda, anti-female propaganda. It's part of their whole female pattern agenda that they put out in all this propaganda. She was crucial, but she needed permission to be in the room. I'm just trying to set the stage. Look at this. I already clicked on it. That's why I'm making the video. Updated at 6:24. If you're not new to this channel, what number is this for again? If you want a hint, it's going to be this hint is a different word, but it's the same familiar pattern. Today's date with 6621 numerology too. This is perfect. 6621 numerology. This piece of propaganda at 624. Female 24. I've been telling you, female 24, 42. Remember on a date with 24 numerology, we had all that female propaganda. Again, the video is on this channel. All these examples are on this channel. Female 24, 42. Lady 42. See what I'm saying? Even bitch equals 42, 24. You know, legitimately like a female dog. You know, it's another name for a female in a scientific sense, a biological sense. Bitch 24, and then woman equals 66 and 21 and 24. Today's the date with 6621 numerology. And and to think that some people will still say they don't put out propaganda by the numbers. That's why it blows my mind when people say that. It's like I get cognitive dissonance and mental retardation and having a retarded dumbass conversation with yourself. And that's why you're never able to wake up. Like, I get all that shit, but it's like, man, this stuff is completely undeniable. And they even do this. One woman stood out. Do you know what stands out even more than this? Is how old she is. 28 years old. Space equals 28. This is NASA propaganda. NASA 28. Mason 28. All in the same cipher. Reducing each letter to a single digit after you reverse the alphabetical order. Mason space, NASA 28. Here, 28-year-old Joann Morgan. I don't know why I feel like we've already talked about this. But this was published 6/20. Mason 62. And I guess I love it when they do this. This is perfect when they do this. Pre-published propaganda, but then they publish it on another day. They publish it a month later. That's 30 days, 4 weeks, 2 days, another 42. Seen this shit? Oh, we gotta look at this again. Female equals 30, 42. 1 month later is 30 days or 4 weeks, 2 days. So they're already doing this, and they're publishing it again today on a day with 6621 numerology. Woman 6621. And again, you can say, oh, well, you're just trying to make these connections. For anyone who likes to say that, always look at the propaganda. They're always cluing you in to the same riddle. 624. Female 24. They're doing it here. This 631, I'm not too sure about it, but I'm sure you see it. So that wasn't the only piece I wanted to show you. I also saw this. An American visited her boyfriend in Canada. They were both found dead. And that's coming out today on a date with 46, Numerology, Sacrifice 46, on a Saturday, Saturn 93, Deflection 39, Lifeless number 39, Sun 27, Saturn 21, and it's the 21st day of the year. And look what they did. So it's, again, the 21st day of the year, 21 Numerology, and they even updated this piece of Saturnian propaganda at 210. I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's a Saturn death ritual. Saturn 21, and then death 118 in the Jewish cipher. Minute 18 video about both found dead. And I'm glad that they are both over 18. So I'm not worried too much about talking about this piece of propaganda. And the female, China, there's China and there's Lucas. Obviously Lucas is the male in this propaganda event. This deception, distraction from these Zionist Jews. The female is 24. What we were just talking about. You see what I'm saying? And of course, there's a lot of situations in relationships where the female is older, but I will still say, and this could be wrong, this could just be my erroneous observation, but in couples, the man is usually older, even by a year, some months. Kind of usually how it is. And in this case, the female's older, and she's 24. Just to emphasize that they don't give a fuck about this. They just give a fuck about that she's 24 for the ritual, and he's 23 for whatever reason. You know, Sun 9, 23 is the 9th prime. Both deaths appear suspicious, but the investigation is still in its very infancy. Why is it in its infancy, guys? We literally found out the exact cause of death in 2 seconds. We clicked on it. I showed you how the date numerology is a double 21. 21 numerology on the 21st day of the year. You see that? And the other is 210. Today's Saturday. Saturn equals 21. And we're always looking at these Saturnian sacrifices on Saturday. Saturn's also 42. You know, they've been doing a lot of 42s today. Female 42. It's all part of the ritual. And then 118. Death 118 in the Jewish cipher. It's also 78 seconds. Scottish Rite 78. Sergeant Janelle Shohet. This is an actor for the Zionist Jews. A real police officer, but guys, they come out and act and do what they're supposed to do. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I know about these people. The RCMP, guys, these are agents for the federal government. Yes, you heard me correctly. The federal government, they run and own and operate this because the federal government is not just the United States federal government. You have to understand. Why would there only be one federal government? Well, there is. It's a one world order, but why would it only be in America when you have the Russian Federation, Federal Republic of Germany, plus plenty more? I mean, there's literally dozens of more examples. And then you would sit here and think that when I say federal government, I only mean America. And that's why I'm always clear letting you know. And I'm glad we found this 12.5. Are you seeing this? We just had a video with the same exact pattern. Ohio was putting it on. Saturn, the keeper of time. Saturn. If you're new to this channel from my last video, which I'm sure someone here is, because I get a subscriber per video, it seems, which is pretty nice. Look at this. The Lima 125. They honor the number 93. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm so sick of teaching about the same exact thing every single time. You know, I like someone said, yeah, it's becoming unoriginal. It's the same shit. I'm glad people are saying that. Guys, that stuff does not, I mean, nothing you guys would say offends or bothers me, but it definitely wouldn't be that either. I mean, to me, it's a compliment. It shows that my message is coming across, that it's the same repetitive patterns every single time inside this bullshit propaganda. I cannot believe this. I really can't. My head's blown. And of course, like, I hope you understand how frustrated I get with how blatant these examples are. A 1986 blue Chevrolet van with Alberta plates was also found at the scene. Guys, Alberta, Canada is putting on this propaganda event. This staged murder. Yo, these guys could really be dead by the Alberta police. I can't tell you the exact details, but what I can share with you is that it's a riddle. a 1986 blue Chevrolet. Blood sacrifice equals 86. And remember, sacrifice equals 46. Today's the date with 46 numerology. Because I wish I could just make these videos all day long. I mean, like, you know, I want to hook myself up to some sort of screen or something downtown and just go to town. I already want to go around with like some sort of tablet and show people just quick examples and hand out cards. But, you know, I really want to do more. This is just too much. You know, Cape Canaveral, CC33. We're back on the space propaganda right there. But here, let's look at this. And it goes without saying, I mean, look at this. He has blue shirt. She's wearing red here. This is a different story, but I also wanted to point this out with Donald Trump, blue and red. Here, blue and red. You see the pillars of Freemasonry. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't do it here. But here they have it. China D's Lucas Fowler wanted to visit national parks. This is more, yes, I'm saying deception, bullshit, swaying propaganda, getting away from the national parks. So when Trump wants to put him down, and whenever I say Trump wants to do anything, understand it's this Zionist Jew order doing it. They're just doing it through their actor, Donald Trump. He has no control over anything. He's just an actor. But you see what I mean? It just makes people not even care. Like, even if, and I'm not saying, oh, national parks are scary, we can die, take them down. It's not that simple. It's more like, if you're already scared of visiting national parks based on this bullshit propaganda, then when it's time for these political actors to want to tear it down or do something, you're going to have less inclination to maybe give a fuck because you don't experience them. And that's just one reason. I mean, there's many reasons why they're doing this. And guys, who runs these national parks? National parks, the federal government. And that's absolutely, it's not a conspiracy. They run Yellowstone. That's their park. You can look it up. I didn't mean to do this, but if you have both their names together, it is 113. You know, just another clue. This is a bunch of mainstream dishonesty. Mainstream 113, dishonest 113. China D's. These are Scottish numbers. 103 is the 27 prime. Sacrifice in Chaldeans 27. Ritual 27. D's 838, like death, killing, murder. That's what I'm saying. This is contrived propaganda. D's 38. Death 38, death 20, death 25, death 97. I cannot believe this. Are you seeing this? Perfect overlap. This is called crafted propaganda from the Freemasons. Do you see this? They practice this numerology, Kabbalah. They're swaying your mind. They're controlling how you're thinking and your opinions and what you believe with this. And it very well can be politically inclined, especially talking about national parks. It is coded propaganda from the police. China. That's going to be coded as well. I mean, the whole name is. China 9725, like death. And why did I know it's going to be coded? Because I know there's a lot of ways to spell the name China, but come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Like, look at this. D is also equals 29. S is the 19th letter. So reducing it only once. I mean, I see why y'all like watching my videos. I mean, I like looking at these examples and how they're just popping out. It's entertaining, unfortunately. But I guess, fortunately, it keeps people interested in what's going on. This is the second guy. So we get her name has death. D's death, China, death. You saw that. They all summed to the same thing. Now Lucas Fowler, murder. And also get another 29, Masonic 29. Guys, this is coded. And we're going to just look at this real quick and be done. Because this is supposed to be a quick video. And I don't want to go back to talk about this space propaganda. Look at the hidden hand. Look at, she's holding her wrist. He's holding his wrist on purpose, smiling. She's doing the almost sort of thing in the middle. I know she's a woman. And that's probably why she's not doing it fully. But you see this. This guy's clearly doing the hidden hand. He's clearly holding his wrist. I mean, who does this? Unbelievable. Are you fucking seeing this? And then people will be like, the Freemasons don't run the show. I mean, come on. They do the gematria. They do the numerology. They have these pictures. And we might have to come back to that for a little bit. But let's do Lucas Fowler. I'm going to jump around, and for those who don't like that, I'm sorry. But at least we did establish, look at this, NASA, Freemasonic propaganda. They say most astronauts have been Freemasons. And they say most because this woman is not a Freemason. So this guy is 100% a Freemason. Oh my God. So murder, Fowler, Lucas. I'm sure Lucas is going to fit the pattern, maybe sacrifice or something. I don't know. Oh, nope, murder. So they even did the same thing. Guys, sometimes how these patterns come out, it just makes teaching this just amazing. So let's do this again. Death, D's, China, right? And here we have Lucas, Fowler, murder. So murder 7934 like Fowler and like Lucas. See, they used murder, and they used this pattern of murder and spread it through his last and first name. See this? This is complete evidence this is contrived. There's no way this could match. Like, or be organic. Like maybe we could have found sacrifice. We could have found maybe killing numbers. And we kind of do have those still. Killing 38. But then you can argue maybe what if these people were chosen? What if they were grabbed because of their name gematria? And you can maybe look into that light. But when you see how they completely organized this coding on these two agents, probably two CIA actors, wearing the pillars of Freemasonry, when you say they organized these patterns on their names, then you know it's completely 110% fictitious propaganda. And that's how I'm confidently telling you this. I mean, look at this. Murdered, 7934, like Fowler, like Lucas. This probably has to be the best example I've ever seen. Lucas, Fowler, murder. See? China, D's, death. See? Now this pattern, 9725. And, 97 and 79 are reflections. Death, murder, and himself have their own, share the pattern too. 38s, 83. See what I'm saying? It's so specific. Like, this has to be the pinnacle of this video, probably the pinnacle of my channel. And I hope this story gets prolific. I hope I can remember it. I'll remember this, but I hope I can remember just this particular piece to bring up whenever. I mean, this is amazing. That's why I'm sitting on this so long. You see how organized this is. And that's what this calculator is powerful. You can see this stuff right away. Lucas, Fowler, murder. See? Wow. That's unreal right there. What an example. What an example. I mean, how can you share this with anyone and they'll deny that? I mean, because again, that's one thing. If he had sacrifice in his name, and you say, oh, well, there's death, there's murder, there's sacrifice, it's all this. But I mean, it's 46 date numerology too. I mean, it was still been coded. But I can kind of then understand a denier, a skeptic. But when they're organizing their shit like this, there's absolutely no skepticism. I mean, come on. This is completely bullshit from the police, from whatever national park they're in, North Carolina, Canada. Oh, it's Canada. Oh, Alberta. This is Alberta, Canada. So no, yeah. So I was talking about Trump's guys. I know this is Canada, but guys, it's the same sentiment. They want you to get you not in the national parks. They want you to be scared. They want you to be in fear all the time. It doesn't matter if you're in Canada, America. It'll still control your opinion if you believe this propaganda. They were meant to be 8478, like Scottish Rite, 204. Today's a big 24 day. Scottish Rite, same thing. Oh, excuse me. Do you know what pattern this is? Scottish Rite 78, but this is the Jesuit pattern. Excuse me on not being super clear on that right away, but you see the Jesuit order putting this on. Want to see why it's in Alberta. 59, like kill, like Freemasonry. Lucas Fowler was the son of a chief inspector with the New South Wales Police Force in Australia, the RCMP. You see what I'm saying? So the chief inspector, that means this makes more sense. Maybe they birthed them accordingly for this ritual. Maybe birthed her accordingly for this ritual, got them together. They could be brothers and sisters meant to date. I don't know what they're doing. But again, this could also be complete fiction, but you see it. He's a son of a police officer. The police are murdering their sons. I just put in a video showing how the police murder their children by this exact code. And the next day, we get it out of Canada. As I'm telling you, that's not just America. It's not just Ohio. You go north of Ohio, you get Michigan. Michigan 46. Michigan absolutely puts on this propaganda by the numbers all the time. Excuse me. Yeah, Michigan is 46 when you reverse. No. Michigan's 44. Detroit, 44. These are kill numbers. Well, I spelled it wrong. That's what I did. I was like, what the hell? I knew Michigan was fucking 46. Michigan, 46, 44. That's what I'm trying to get at. Kill numbers, sacrifice numbers. And if you're new then, that means you keep your eye out for Michigan. And I'm sure some people will come back and be like, damn, man, you're right. All of a sudden, I start seeing all this Michigander propaganda by this sacrificial code. It's exactly. And you can see them in the news today, and it's possible. They with 46 numerology. Not clear if killings were targeted. Guys, we know they were targeted. You see their names. You see when this is coming out. You see how we figured out this investigation. We need a Crime Stoppers number. I don't know if that's in Canada. Should be. I'm saying it should be because it's the same gang. It doesn't matter where you live. Not because I don't want Canadians to pay more tax dollars towards this bullshit. Look at her initials too. China D's. C's the third letter. D's the fourth. 34 like murder. British D's. Oh, it's British D's. China D's his brother. So this probably has to do with England, UK, Britain. This definitely has to do with that. British D's. I mean, this is complete bullshit. British 40. Oh no, never mind. I just typed too fast. British D's 201. See what I'm saying? Today's the 21st day of the year. British D's now in this propaganda. All about 21. That's what this whole video is about. Saturnian rituals, Saturnian sacrifice on Saturn 21. So this is turned into a full-fledged video. That's hilarious. This is really supposed to be like 2 minutes showing you the 24, that NASA propaganda, and then these people coming out on day with 46 in the sacrifice. That's all I wanted to show. But I'm glad we went on. I'm glad we saw their names and what they summed to. It's just unbelievable. Amazing Life Companion 103, the 27 prime. Her name equals 27, didn't it? See, China D's 103 was a Amazing Life Companion 103. The 27 prime, we all know about the 27 club. You see what I'm saying? Coded propaganda, coded rituals. The 68 prime, Catholics go 6 feet deep. They're 8 feet long. Another death number, MLK assassinated in 68. And a 203. I know her boyfriend, Lucas, I think he's the boyfriend in this. Guys, that's my flaw. I don't read the propaganda. I should. I know there's, I confuse some people when I don't. But I hope I emphasize that you don't need to. I mean, the guy could literally be her brother, this Lucas guy, and I have no idea. I think he's her boyfriend and she's kissing him. It's kind of obvious. He's her husband. He could be her fiance, though. You know what I mean? I don't know the specifics. I can tell you it's Canadian propaganda by the numbers. Canada has 144 gematria. But we just finished this, so I'm not even going to drag this on. We can do their full names, though. But yeah, this is contrived, absolutely. Or again, they're born to be for this ritual, sacrificed. Lucas Robertson Fowler, 117. I don't see too much there. I can't piece that together right now. He's 23, the 9th prime. His name equals 90, which is 9. And that 117, but I just don't know why they're coding the 117. I know why they use this number for other content. It's all about context. If this was Ohio propaganda, I would be all over this. Buckeye, 117, Sun 9. I don't think he's from Ohio, though. China Noel D's. Secret Society, 166. Master 76. So yeah, their full names don't really tell me too much. But you see what their first and last names do, how they're coded. And again, just because I don't see it doesn't mean it's nothing here. It's just, well, first off, blood sacrifice equals 76. I mean, I'm glad I didn't miss that. That would be pretty salty bullshit if I did. Not that it matters. I mean, there's so many examples here. It's just, I like to be thorough. I like to make sure everyone knows what they're doing. Blood Sacrifice, 76, like her full name. Liard Hot Springs, British Columbia. Yep, British Columbia. So British Columbia, her brother's name is British. This is definitely has to do with the UK, England. It's some foreshadowing. There's also some I think there was some 104s earlier. I don't know this riddle. England. I don't get it right. I don't get it right now. I don't know if it has to do with the Queen, her death. Liard Hot Springs 90, like the Lucas's full name. The Key of David 216, Ritual 81. The name Liard, whatever it is, 44 like kill, 26 like kill, and Hot Springs. There's got some Hot Springs, Sacrifice 55, 125 like Thelema. See what I'm saying? Another Thelemic number. That's why at the Hot Springs it happened. Catholic 145, 35, Reflection at 53. Thelema and Catholic both equals 35. We got those Jesuit numbers, 12.5. I hope you were convinced after this 1986, and then their names have. I mean, we're gonna close this video. We're gonna do the recap. I'm not even gonna do the mom's name. I mean, I'm not gonna decode every last piece. This is already getting too long. But you see this. Blood Sacrifice 86. Her full name equals 76, like Blood Sacrifice. Shinadi's is death. Lucas Fowler is murder, and they easily pair that so easily inside this property ended. So we'll close it there. One quick look at the date numerology again. Saturnian sacrifice. That's what it was. Peace out.